The 2016 NBA season marked a turning point for the league, fundamentally reshaping the game itself. It wasn't just the teams that evolved, it was how the game was played. This transformation was sparked by one bold decision from Steph Curry, a game-changing shot that would forever alter the landscape of basketball. The stage was set during a regular season matchup between the Golden State Warriors and the Oklahoma City Thunder. At the time, the Warriors were on an unprecedented run, having started the season 14-0 and cruising toward a 41-4 record. They were not just winning, they were chasing history, on track to surpass the 72-win record set by Michael Jordan's 1996 Bulls. Leading the charge was Steph Curry, whose performance in the 2015 to 2016 season seemed almost unreal, like something out of a video game. Even the developers of NBA 2K struggled to keep up with his explosive gameplay. The Thunder, featuring superstars Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, were the most formidable challenge to Golden State's dominance. Early in the game, they proved to be a serious threat, holding an 11-point halftime lead. Durant and Westbrook were both putting up MVP-caliber performances, leaving the Warriors to fight for rhythm. Yet, as the game wore on, the scene shifted dramatically, culminating in one unforgettable moment. In a match filled with NBA greatness, athleticism, height, and power, Curry, at just 6 feet 2 inches and 185 pounds, was defying all expectations. He wasn't built like the typical NBA superstar. He didn't rely on raw strength or jumping ability. Instead, his incredible shooting range and precision made him nearly impossible to guard. He turned half-court shots into layups, breaking conventional ideas of shot selection and creating a new archetype of the player who could dominate through skill and intelligence. Curry's rise began at Davidson, where his smooth jumper and clutch performances gained attention, even as critics doubted whether his game could translate to the NBA. But Steph wasn't trying to fit into the mold. He was breaking it. He proved that dominating the NBA wasn't about size. It was about range, skill, and vision. Curry's impact was also evident off the court. Young players who didn't fit the traditional mold of an NBA star now had someone to look up to. On February 27, 2016, in a high-stakes game against the Thunder, Curry delivered the shot heard around the world. With the game tied in the final moments of overtime, Curry, despite a limp, opted not to call a timeout and instead launched a 30-foot three-pointer. The ball sank through the net, sealing the game and breaking multiple NBA records in the process. That shot was more than just a basket. It was a statement that Curry had redefined the point guard position and the game itself. After Curry's performance, the NBA witnessed a shift toward an emphasis on three-point shooting. Teams like the Rockets embraced long-range shooting, even though they didn't have Curry's expertise. The volume of three-point attempts skyrocketed, and spacing and ball movement became key components of a team's success. Steph Curry's 2016 MVP season was historic, not only because of his performance on the court, but because he became the first unanimous MVP in NBA history. His influence reached far beyond the NBA. Children worldwide, from Tokyo to Harlem, began emulating his deep-range shots. Steph didn't just inspire a new generation. He democratized the game, proving that players of all sizes could dominate and forever changing basketball, both in the NBA and across the globe.